Let's try to do a short little video with both some questions answered and some facts. In the news yesterday, there were thunderstorms going on and the IT is bonkers and everything is off. The world's been rotated faster on its axis the 29th July. And it was noticed the record is with 1.44, was it milliseconds or seconds in 2020. And 29th July it was 1.19. And estimated 1.4 billion messages lost on IT due to that, since the world lost the clocks. And that might lead up to the strange weather, as all our seagulls that usually live on the rooftops of these buildings have disappeared, and I have pigeons flying on from all. I have 3 directions of windows, and they are knocking on with their beaks on my windows, and they don't live here, they have never been here. Maybe they are making a new home on the roof or something. But it's very strange. I woke up tonight and they were knocking on my window to come in, and of course you can't let in pigeons, but it's very weird. It's never happened to me like that. And then there is also that Islam is the fastest growing religion, and 3.4 of these who convert are women, and it's happening all over Europe and in America and Australia as well, but mostly in Europe. And paganism is quite local. You have these meetings or something, and but it is local, and often, at least here, it's in politics and religion. And they mix those paganism, if we call it a religion, and they mix it together, and that's rising, even if people don't talk about it so much. And then here's the question. If you don't want to curse anybody, but you want to know what their flaws are, and just so you can protect yourself, I would say that you focus on their strength. And if you add some energy to their strength, they will show off their strengths. And when you think of how did they become so good and that, and why is that a strength, you will soon understand their flaws. Since they have to endure something to become strength, have that kind of strength in life. So there's something, so that is the way that you focus on the good things and the strength, whether you like it or not. And if you want to have a little bit of magic there, instead of doing harm, give them an extra energy boost, and they will step on their own toes. So you don't have to curse. And doing research, and this is that makes it difficult. As maybe now with the internet is different, since if we just talk for saints, for simplicity here, you have local, country and continent and worldwide. And there are big variations of what they can do. And as well as with the names on the houses, if they say that somebody is born in, let's say, Rome, it wasn't sure it was born in the city of Rome. It might be a place called Rome. And they are like 8 Romes, at least, that are quite big. And then you have these small cottages and castles and mansions that are called with different names. So when you look through historical research, don't assume that it is, if somebody is born in Jerusalem, that he was born in the real Jerusalem. You have to search further than that to get to the truth. Since they didn't have birth records, and they often put down the name of the house or the farm or something like that on the birth record as a place. And people blessed their place and home with a name as well. So that's why you might find Jerusalem in the middle of nowhere in some strange place. And date of birth is not reliable under these circumstances for other than sun sign, since you don't really know exactly where they were born, since the maps weren't like that. So, and you have to be aware that there might be a cusp if they are close to a cusp with their. And sometimes people didn't get baptized until or anything, or get into the records before years later, so it is not really reliable always, unless they were in a city where they had a strong feudal system, or they were servants for a farmer who was so it's always depending on that. And that date of death is significant, especially when you want to look at let's say Isaac Newton, or those who could change and reform the world, and Martin Luther King, and all the saints. It is said that there is a sign in the sky when a saint is chosen. So that is just to make the difference between a political chosen person who is canonized, or somebody who is a real saint by God. So there I make a clear. Before the First World War, there were tons of saints that were declined of sainthood before, for over 500 years, and suddenly they all became saints within 1 year. So look out for the facts like that. And then I had this once repeating again. My comments are constantly turned off, and I don't get notifications of it when it happens, so I don't know when it happens. So I received a comment that why are the comments on the. Many people like to read the comments so they can learn from the comments and so on. And I'm all for that people should learn from each other on the comments, and I never turn them off. So, but I don't know if they are. I don't get any notification when they turn off the comments, so I don't know. And sometimes there have been videos where they've been, let's say, comments being turned off 18 times on the same video. So I click on the comments as soon as I find out that they are shut off, but that's all I can do since I don't get notifications. And I will try to link and find the videos for these things. So I hope you are inspired, and this answers some questions. And I hope internet is working somewhat. I have difficulty with using internet, answering questions. It comes and goes, and then the questions disappear from my view, and it is quite a mess right now. But I'm so grateful for all of you. Have a magical, magical day. Bye for now.